for so long, and it's finally time. I am creating my own spring summer collection from scratch using thrifted fabrics and pieces that I already own. 6 dreamy dresses, 1 collection, and everything is made out of second-hand beauty. Hello there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Joy, and I post videos on sewing tutorials, creative upcycling videos, and anything that creates garments on a budget. If that sounds like something you're interested in, kindly click the subscribe button down below, turn the notification on, and also give this video a thumbs up, and let's grow together. I wanted to challenge myself to create something completely new from the pieces I already had. It's easy for us to feel like you need something new to create something new, but this video and this series and collection is going to prove that that is not entirely true. You just need a vision and, you know, the will to do it. My goal: softness, femininity, a little bit of romance. You know, when you're walking barefoot on a field, think movement, think flowiness, think comfort, think, you know, walking in a park and also having a picnic and, you know, running around the castle, the childhood dream. Yeah, I started out with the mood board, something that would pull everything together, and my inspiration was botanical fields, like the grass, flowers, picnics. That was a real big inspiration behind this mood board. Castles, flowiness, some lacy details on vintage patterns, some vintage photos, and this is a reflection of how I feel about this collection, the mood I was in when I was thinking about this, and I love how this looks. For the fabrics, these are fabrics that I've had in my stash. All of them are thrifted, some are bed sheets, some are curtains, but all of them are thrifted, and some are actually fabrics that I got, and they're so pretty. I picked them to give me that spring vibe, but still the florals, the patterns are screaming relax, beautiful, feminine, and all that, everything that I want. The palette is not so much out there. The colors are muted, the colors are beautiful, the colors go with my skin tone, and as I said earlier, I'll be creating 6 dresses. For the first dress, I'm going to be using a lime green fabric with polka dots. It looks amazing, it screams picnic, and for that I'm going to create like a very deep v-neck neckline, and then another really deep neckline at the back, which is actually a bare back. I love that so much. I'm going to have a gathering at the waist, but not all the way through. I'm going to have like that beautiful V waistline at the front, and that is going to give me a really beautiful shape and give me an illusion of really big hips. So I love this so much. It's going to be a maxi dress, and it's going to have a bow at the back. I'm really excited about this dress so much. And the second dress, I'm going to be using this floral chiffon fabric that I've had since like 2023. I never found a good project for it, and here we are. So I'm going to be creating a bustier dress and a cover up at the chest area, really cute straps. Maybe I'll have a bow at the straps, not sure yet, we'll see where it gets. And I'm going to have a really structured top and a really flowy bottom, whereby I have gathers at the waist and also a gathered tier at the bottom to create that volume. And on the inside, I'm going to have some tulle so that I give it that structure, and it looks like an actual Barbie doll dress. Yeah, I love that so much. Now for the third dress, I'm going to be creating a really huge dress, but it's going to have ruching on the sides, and it's going to have really big sleeves, and the bodice is going to be fitting as always. Now the gathers, the drawstring at the sides is going to give me different ways to wear this dress. I can wear it high on one side and really low on the other side. I can ruche it so that it's a short mini dress. I can also let it flow and it can be a maxi dress. And I love the concept of having 3 dresses in one. And I'm going to use this fabric that looks like it's printed spirals on it, and I feel like it's going to give me a really beautiful look. For dress number 4, I'm going to be using a stretchy fabric. It's a cotton stretchy fabric that has these beautiful flowers on it. It looks amazing. It has pink, it has black. Yeah, and I'm going to be creating this beautiful one-hand dress that has long sleeves. The sleeves are slightly flared at the bottom, and I love that they're not as structured as people would perceive it to be. It's going to be flowy, it's going to be cute. The dress itself is going to be bodycon, really bodycon. It fits my body exactly as is, and I'm still debating, but for the illustrations I have a slit at the back, but I'm debating on having a slit at the front or the sides or the back. I do not know yet what I'm going to do, so kindly let me know in the comments section where I should position my slit, whether it should be at the front, at the side, or at the back. Let me know what you think. For the 5th dress, I'm going to be creating this beautiful flowy dress. Again, as the previous one, it's going to have a one shoulder or an off shoulder on one side, and it's going to have really cute and really flowy sleeves compared to the previous dress. The previous dress has just some flared sleeves. This one is going to have bigger flare at the bottom so that it can flow, it can look really cute. And given that the fabric is satin, it's silk satin, it will flow really well. And since this was a bed cover, it has 2 sides. One side is floral, the other side is plain, and I'm going to use both sides. So at the top I'm going to use the floral fabric, and I'm going to create a really nice structured dress that fits me perfectly. And then at the bottom I'm going to have this gathered tier that is going to be flowing from one side to the other, and it's going to be in the plain color, and I think this is going to look so amazing. The last dress is going to be a more casual dress, like an everyday dress, whereby I have like a boat neck, a really deep v-neck at the back, and really flared sleeves. Now it's going to be a fitting sleeve at the top here, and then it's going to flow at the bottom, and I love that silhouette so much. It's going to be an airline dress. It's not going to be gathered, it's not going to have a lot of detail. It's just going to be an airline dress, and really much volume at the bottom so that it looks really nice and flowy, as though I'm going with the wind. I love it so much. And I'm going to be using a chiffon lilac fabric that I've had since I think the beginning of 2024. I love it so much. Let me know which dress I should start with. I'll be making each one of these dresses in its own episode, from design adjustments to the sewing to the final reveal. I'll be showing you the entire process, even when things go wrong. I'm not trashing it, I'm just documenting it as it happens, because that is what makes it fun. So again, let me know in the comments section which dress you want to see first, because I feel like I want to create this series with you, walk this journey with you, because at the end of the day I feel that's what's right and that's all that matters. And if you're into slow fashion, creating something beautiful, or if you just like to watch something beautiful unfold, then you're in the right place. Click that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell as well, because I post every single week about slow fashion, creating something beautiful from thrifted items. And let's make this summer one to remember.